Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Quick, and I am popping in with the quick video. And yes, it's gonna be quick because, as you all know, or for those who don't know and may be new to my channel, first of all, welcome. Second of all, it's hot, and I want to make this message with the windows down. However, there are folks outside the car, and the owner of this car informed me and told me that I could not crank up the car while delivering this message. So forgive me, but I'm gonna be fanning. And I because this is pretty much the only place, secure place that I have to share these messages. And for the most part, you know, I normally do these messages for me. However, I just felt like, one, for practice, and then for two, you know, it's a journey. I'm documenting my story, so can't nobody go back and change anything that I say. You know, it is my experiences. And I noticed that the powers that were are trying to rewrite our stories, trying to rewrite our history. And, you know, we just never know what the future holds for us. So I like to be the one to share my story. And damn, it's a little boy smoke. My bad. Oh, my bad. I thought the little boy was smoking. I was say, damn, not the baby smoking. But because everybody just came outside. And y'all, I'm actually, even though I watch content creators who make stuff saying this message might be for you, this is what you need to know, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. I often say motivation-wise. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like if you will stop looking for a savior, if you will stop looking for, I'm not going to say a handout because we all need help. But at the end of the day, if you're not putting in the work, then no one is going to save you. And I like to refer back to a thing, I believe it was Chris Rock, where he was like, you know, you might be, if you're on the side of the road and you have car trouble, no one is going to stop to help you with your car until they see you pushing your car. Or see you out there working on it. And so I say that to say, you know, faith without works is dead. So what work are you doing every day? What are you applying? I'm saying as far as like your gifts, your skills, your talents. What are you doing as far as being consistent and to pouring in yourself? And I say all that because I thought about how the hustler spirit in me. And I kind of feel like I know I didn't get away from that because I still been on the grind, still trying to make a way out of no way, still trying to rely on God and source to provide my daily bread. And I don't know, I just feel like coming from a place where I want the instant gratification, I want the fruits of my labor to show, I want some reciprocity for the energy that I put out there. I apologize, y'all. I'm pausing because, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. But then I don't want to sell my soul, even though I know it's ways to make it. And part of that is me still trying to control the process when God keeps telling me to let go, keeps telling me that I am safe, that I am protected, to live as if I'm already in the end, to live as if I have everything that I've ever wanted or desired. And yet, that my ego still is like, Like, yeah, God I trust, and at the same time, God, like, you know what's up. So, and I'm going somewhere with this, y'all, I promise. It's just, one, I've been thinking, like, in every stage of my life, I've always found a way to make it. I've always found a way to pull myself up by my bootstraps. When I was in college, I I found a way to hustle. I was hustling ever since I was a little girl. And now it's like I'm being told not to hustle. I'm being told to just be open to receiving. I used to sell candy and snacks in school. And then once I got to college, I sold condoms and and blunts. And of course I was hustling then, because in college I was getting the condoms for free. I would go right up there to the little health. I know they probably was like, why this bitch coming in here all the time getting all these condoms? And I was I hope it's past the statute of limitation. I hope I can't get in trouble for that. I'm gonna have to check, because I will delete this video quick. But anyway, so I would get the condoms, and I would sell the regular condoms for a certain price, and then the Magnum, because you know all the boys thought that's what they needed. I would sell them, I would up the price on them. And that sustained me for a long time. I was able to provide myself to at least get the, of course, something to eat, because I still had other ways that I was still trying to survive. And I say all that to say, now I'm in a place where it's like, egoically, the fruits of my labor are not coming in fast enough. And I find myself so tempted out of all, y'all forgive me, because I did not mean to do that on camera. Out of all my options, I'm like, I didn't do it before, so why am I losing faith now and considering these options? Because I'm like, I wanted to create an OnlyFans. And it's still in the back of my mind, like, but then I keep thinking, like, well, what's the future? Would I want my nieces and nephews to know that they Auntie Quitta got a OnlyFans? Should I care? I'm still debating. So, it's not set in stone, because I have joked about it before, and yet, oh, my bad, I'm pausing, because like I said, for me to have had to let go of all these things in my life, all these material things that I possess, things that can be replaced. I forgot where I was going with that. I promise you. I apologize. I forgot where I was going with that. But if y'all have made it this far in the video, y'all tell me your comments and your thoughts below. Because it's like, would that be, well, even though in the end of the day, the only opinion that matters is mine and God's. However, I was gonna say, is that doing too much? I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And because as far as that, I thought about coming out with a new identity. Being called, y'all, I was considering the name Pepper. And that being part of my new identity. But, let me see. Ooh, you see that girl glistening, boy. All right, so I got to go. Y'all see, it's hot. I'm sweating. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Also, a part of the reason that brought me to that is because it's a couple of things that I need, and I haven't been able to provide them for myself, the things. So I created a wish list on Amazon. If any of my messages for those of you all who have been with me for all these years, if anything has stuck out to you, or if you feel led to give, I would greatly appreciate it. It's only like 3 things. It's only like 3 things I need at this point in my life. And I apologize for the papers fanning, but as y'all can see, it's hot. All right, anyway, signing off as Pepper. Let's see, throw that in there. Now, this part with the nails, this for me. This is just for my memory, so I can see how on point I was when I look back at these videos in the future and knowing where I came from. It's like, damn, Queen, how the hell you homeless but you still on point? How the hell you ain't got no money but you still look good? Because that's what I do. But I'm not claiming that for myself. I'm rich, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm prosperous. I'm all these abundant things. And that's it. I'm not going to hold y'all. I need some air. All right, holla at y'all later. Peace.